All right, now let's move on to other markets. Now we see the crypto market they're reacting, positively to that data we got from the U.S. Yesterday. The CPI data there showing inflation actually slowed in November, and we saw Bitcoin get a big spike yesterday, jumped about 6% on that news, and we're still seeing that bullish trend going on this morning there. Bitcoin there, it's all green. Looking at Coin 360 there, showing the heat map for the crypto space, and we see it's just the stable coins mostly in the red, showing that traders are getting back into the market at this time. So let's flip over and see what the sentiment is like. It's fear, 30 points. I did mention that we might hit 30 points soon, and it has happened. It's fear now. So maybe at some point we might see greed in December. Who knows? Market cap, $871 billion. That's up 3.05%, $51.50 billion there. That's the volume traded in the total crypto space. That's up 46.60%. We see Bitcoin dominance sitting at 39.28%, trying to get back at that 40% level. Price of Bitcoin this morning, $17,790, up 3.74%, continuing that bullish move we saw with that CPI print from the U.S. that helped push up Bitcoin price there. Volume traded $25.67 billion. So we see how the crypto market, follows what's happening with the U.S. equities there. Talking about the tech-heavy NASDAQ, Ethereum wasn't left out, $1,300, jumping above that $1,200 level, 4.50% up. That's what we see happening with Ethereum there. Let's talk to Michael Inaji now, financial market analyst. It's still about the FTX saga at this time. Great to have you, Michael.
Thanks for having me, Letty.
Yeah, so yesterday we had the House hearing for the new CEO, of FTX. Yesterday, he did have a lot to say about what the implosion of the FTX exchange. But what were the key takeaways for you?
The key takeaways for me was it clearly was not a mistake, as Sam likes to say. Sam usually would say something along the lines of, I embarrassingly made a mistake. I can't believe I did this. He just always tried to make it seem that he made a mistake. But the CEO of the current CEO of FTX, the bankruptcy lawyer, basically said that there's no way that FTX, in the way it was structured, that Sam would not have been aware of the improprieties that was going on. Actually, there's new data that shows that Sam actually wrote he basically wanted to kill Alameda Research, which was the hedge fund arm of their company, sometime in September, but ultimately he didn't do that. So there's this credence to him trying to kill Alameda in September, basically because they were wiped out, and he basically stated that he doesn't think they'll ever be able to recover the money they've lost. And yeah, just like in general, he just knew. It's not a situation where he's trying to claim he didn't know. And at the end of the day, I think the charges that have been brought forward against him, that's really an indication as to what the regulators and the enforcement agencies think. At the end of the day, Sam is one of the biggest frauds that the crypto or just financial markets in general have seen. He was hit with a litany of charges. He finally got arrested. I'll name a few: conspiracy to commit wire fraud on customers, conspiracy to commit wire fraud on the lenders, conspiracy to commit commodities fraud, conspiracy to commit securities fraud. All in all, the average consensus is that he could spend basically the rest of his life in jail. To be exact, so I think most people are not buying that I made a mistake anymore. So right now he was reprimanded into custody by the Bahamian authorities at some point yesterday, and he saw a judge in order to get a bail hearing. but ultimately it was shed that he's a flight risk, and so they reprimanded him back into custody of the Bahamian Royal Police Force, and so he's going to be there till February 8th, is what they're saying. But a lot of people are saying, that the Bahamian police jail service is one of the best in the world. Uh, what
All
we
right.
wouldn't like to see is just not to speculate, but another kind of Epstein case where he just doesn't make it out from this incarceration.
All right.
So a lot of people want to see him extradited immediately to come back stateside.
Okay, Michael. Well, we'll keep tracking that story. Still an ongoing story at this point. We'll see how they bring him, if they can actually bring him to the U.S. To answer for these FTX issues. But, today is Fed decision day. Obviously, we've seen the crypto market react to that, CPI print in the U.S. What are you expecting, 50 or 75 basis points?
I'm thinking the consensus is going to come in at 50. I think they're going to keep doing. Maybe they have one more 50 and then 25, but I think we're almost at the end of the rate hike cycle. Ultimately, the Fed's fund rate never has to basically exceed inflation for them to turn course. It hasn't done that yet. Never in the history of the Fed have they done otherwise. So at the end of the day, I really do think they're going to keep on hiking. Maybe not 75 basis points. Those were extraordinary measures that they have to take. But today we're most likely, I think the market's pricing in an 80%. We see it 50%. Sorry,
All right.
50.
50 basis points. All right. Thank you so much. That was Michael Inaji there, financial market analyst. Bringing us up to speed on what's happening with the FTX and the market conditions. Thank you so much, Michael. All right. Let's head back to the top alts by market cap there. See, it's all green. All green. Even though we saw BNB there did have that big dump yesterday, about 5%. It's gained back that back up $275. It did get to about $250 yesterday. And we see Cardano also enjoying the profit there, 2.65%. And Matic, 92 cents, up 3.56%. XRP trying to get to that 40 cent level. And we see the top five gainers there. We see TON topping the counter again. It's been on a bullish trend for a while now. It's $2.45, up 12.15%. And we see Phantom there. That's the DAG blockchain there, 25 cents, up 10.55% too. We see Phantom did get below that 20 cent level to about 18 cents, but we're seeing a big recovery there. And Near Protocol up 8.56%. Let's see who the top losers are there. GMX, that's been on a run. It's been gaining for the past weeks now, but it's down 9.54%. We see some profit taking there. And we see some stable coins, USDN. That's depegged from the US dollar there. That should be $1, but it's 74 cents. We do know what's happening with the crypto space at this time with stable coins. All right.